Don't be a parrot in life. A parrot talks way too much, but can't fly high. But an eagle is silent and has the willpower to touch the sky. Here's the 7 mentalities that we can learn from an eagle. Number 1, eagles fly alone at high altitude. Eagles don't fly with sparrows, ravens, and other small birds, meaning stay away from narrow-minded people, those that bring you down. Eagles fly with eagles. There's a saying that goes like this: people you hang around will eventually determine the person you become. Keep good company. Number 2, eagles have vision. They have the ability to focus on something as far as 5 kilometers away. No matter what the obstacles, the eagle will not move his focus from the prey until he grabs it. Meaning, have a vision and remain focused in your life. No matter what the obstacles and challenges you may face, don't give up and you will succeed. Number 3, eagles are fearless. An eagle will never surrender to the size or strength of its prey. It will always give a fight to win its prey or regain its territory, meaning no matter what the size or big your problems are, don't give up. Instead, face it. Successful people are fearless. They face problems head on. Number 4, eagles are tenacious. Eagles love storm. When clouds gather, the eagles get excited. The eagles use the storm wind to lift themselves higher. Once it finds the wind of the storm, the eagles use the raging storm to lift itself above the clouds. This gives the eagle the opportunity to glide and rest its wings. In the meantime, all the other birds hide in the branches and leaves of the tree, meaning achievers are not afraid of challenges. Rather, they relish in them and use them for profitability. Number 5, eagles never eat dead things. Eagles never eat dead meat. In other words, an eagle does not scavenge. It only eats the meat from the prey it kills itself. Meaning, do not rely on your past success. Keep looking for new frontiers to conquer. Leave your past where it belongs, in the past. Number 6, eagles prepare for training. They remove the feather and the soft grass in the nest so that the young ones get uncomfortable in preparation for flying. And eventually, they fly when it becomes too unbearable to stay in the nest. Meaning, leave your comfort zone. There is no growth there. Last but not least, number 7, eagles possess vitality. When the eagle grows old, his feathers become weak and cannot take him as fast and as high as it should. This makes him weak and could make him die, so he retires to a place far away in the mountains. And while there, he plucks out the weak feathers in his body and breaks his beak and his claws against the rocks until he is completely bare. A very bloody and painful process. Then he stays in his hiding place until he has grown new feathers, new beaks and claws, and then comes out flying higher than ever before. Meaning, we occasionally need to shed off old habits, no matter how difficult. Things that burden us or add no value to our lives should be let go of. Thanks for watching this video. Share and subscribe for more amazing inspiration.
Hello, hello, good morning, Eagles. How are we feeling? How is everyone? I hope we are all super ready and excited for the amazing training we're going to have. And guess what? We have about 77 people logged in already. And I know the number is getting bigger now. We're on 78. And does that mean we're about to have the biggest number of Eagle managers in the history of Africa coming from this amazing region, Eastern Central Africa? Absolutely. Now, just to make sure that we are all tuned in and you have not just logged in and then you've put your phone, on top of the fridge and then you've started cooking right now, I just want you to put it on the chat there. Where are you tuning in from? I see Andrea there is ready from Dar es Salaam. So just put on the chat there, where are you tuning in from? Where are you listening to us from? Fantastic. I see Nairobi. Awesome, awesome. Ann Rose, Rwanda. Great. Tanzania. Mikocheni, Dar es Salaam, Nairobi, Kigali. Fantastic. Zambia, Kenya. This is awesome. All right. Mbezi Beach. That's my wife, guys. I hope she's... All right, but I wanted to say something crazy, but I stopped myself. All right, South Sudan, Farida. Wow, this is amazing. Absolutely awesome. Tanzania, fantastic, fantastic. This is great. Wow, we are 84 amazing people right now. And I totally believe almost everyone that has tuned in here is a manager. But I do know there will always be those few non-managers that have decided not to agree that they're non-managers, and for whatever reason, they believe that they deserve to be on this meeting, which is fine anyways, because at the end of the day, the skills that we are going to share here today, the ideas that we're going to share here today will definitely inspire you to wanting to grow your business. They'll inspire you to wanting to get to manager and beyond, because looking at forever, it's an amazing opportunity, and you get to decide how far you want to go with it. You get to decide where do you want to end with it. And if you want to maximize this opportunity, you have to get to the core of it. You have to get to the core of the opportunity. And if you want to get to the core of forever, the first thing we know we all ought to do is, number one, we need to use the products. We need to use the products. You have to look like the products. You have to feel like the product. You have to have the energy of someone using the products. You have to glow like someone is using the products. And of course, number two, you need to share the products. Share the products with other people. That will give you an income, but also that will give you the skills. It will help you to know how to retail the products. And then when you have the skills of retailing, it will really help you with number three. The third thing that we do in this business is we get to share the opportunity with other people. So number one, we use the products. Number two, we share the products. And number three, we share the opportunity so that we can build a team, all right? And what's number four? What's number four? What is the fourth most important thing? Well, number four is we never miss being 4CC active. And why 4CC is vital important for each and everyone, because 4CC will give you that, quick income. An assistant supervisor who is not doing 4CC, first of all, every month, that assistant supervisor is losing 5%. Every month, that assistant supervisor is losing 5% bonus from the team, or from the people that he or she personally recruits, from the preferred customers. But if I look at 4CC, really for someone that's looking at building a big business, for someone that's looking at going very far with forever, if I look at 4CC, why 4CC is very important, why 4CC is vital, not just to do it, but to master it and to know how to do it. Why it is so important is because at the end of the day, you want to build a team of people that are 4CC active. So if you don't know it yourself, then you will not be able to build such a team. Now, number one, we've covered use the products. Number two, share the products. Number three, share the opportunity. Number four, be 4CC active. And what's number five? Number 5 is go for incentives. Go for incentives. Now, why didn't Forever say go for manager? Why didn't it say go for manager? Why did they mention incentives? Because they know when you're fighting towards the incentives, you will end up achieving everything else on the marketing plan. And when the only way for you to start going for Forever incentives is you have to be a manager first. So if you want to go for Forever incentives, what are the Forever incentives? Forever to drive. What are the Forever incentives? Chairman's bonus. What are the Forever incentive? Gem bonus. What are the Forever incentive? The one and most important, ego manager. All those incentives will definitely require you to become a manager first. So by Forever getting you to think about going for incentives, it's like they want you to bypass the position of manager and they want you to think about the real deal. The real deal is going for incentives, guys. And I can assure you, there are lots of people that achieve positions and they're not making money. But no one qualifies for incentives and is not making money. All FPOs that qualify for incentives, you will see the way their lifestyle is changing. You'll see the way they start to live a better life. You'll see the way their income is increasing. So to maximize this business, we must push, we must go for incentives. Now, speaking and thinking about incentives, the most important incentive in Forever, and this is not from me, this is not from me, you know, I can't dare say that I know what is the most important thing in Forever, but I know the man that sadly we lost this year, our founder, our amazing, the late Rex Mon himself is saying, if you want to build a big business, and not just a big business, a stable big business, a business that is going to last. If you want to build such a business, and I know all of us in here right now, more than 100 powerful people right now, I know all of us, we want to build a big business that's going to last long. If you want to achieve that, then what do you need to do? You need to teach ego. You need to teach ego. That means share the qualifications, what it takes to achieve ego. Teach it to your downlines and teach yourself. Know the qualifications yourself. Number 2, you need to train ego. You need to train ego. And that's something we're going to do today as well. Training ego. Training ego meaning going an extra mile, not just sharing what we need to do to achieve ego, but getting into the brains and the minds of people that have achieved ego manager, and they get to share with us how they did it. They get to share what did they do, what do they feel is important for someone that needs to achieve ego manager. You know, I'm telling you, it's very okay to learn from people that did not achieve so that you know what you should not do. But just knowing what you should not do does not mean you will know what you should do so that you can achieve. So you must learn from people that are actually achieving. And guess what, guys? Today in this meeting, we're going to have an opportunity to hear from someone that has been smashing ego manager. And you know what? I'm not talking about someone that did ego manager 5 years ago and never qualified again. No, this is someone that is fresh, is a fresh ego manager. And she has been smashing ego manager, you know, 4 years in a row. And you have an opportunity today to tap into her. And I'm not even going to talk too much. I will invite her in a very short while. I'm going to invite her and she will share with us what she knows is important for us to do to achieve ego manager. And to make things even better for each and everyone here, at the end of the session, we're going to open up a Q&A because, you know, 6 months have passed, guys. 6 months have passed. And if 6 months have passed, then this is no time to just bank on hopes and faith and belief and, you know, closing our eyes to reality and, you know, just giving ourselves a pat in the back and saying, as long as I'm still here, I'm going to make it. No, this is not the time for that. It was okay to be like that in May when we were just getting started. Now 6 months have passed, guys. Now 6 months are gone. No, the rubber has to hit the road right now. Now we have to look at ego manager very squarely, not just from the hype point of view, not just from a way to make you feel good and a way to make you believe that it's just going to happen. No, this is not the time, leaders. This is the time for you to, stamp your foot on the ground and say, I'm going to do whatever it takes to make sure that I smash this ego manager. I'm going to go an extra mile. I'm going to grind. I'm going to push. I'm not going to give up. Even though the numbers right now are not really promising, but I'm ready to push like crazy. As a matter of fact, I totally believe even if you only have 50 cc's right now, if you still want ego manager and you're ready to go crazy for it, I know you can do it. I know you can make it. And I'm so happy actually, on the global rally, not on the global rally, on the ego manager retreat, the online ego manager retreat, it's like one more reason was added why we should go for ego manager. Why would you want to miss Cancun? I thank God I've been in Cancun, and one thing that I can tell you is I want to go there again. It was amazing. It was awesome. We stayed at one of the best resorts in Cancun. It was called Moon Palace. It was amazing, guys. This was a fully paid resort, all inclusive. That means you can eat and drink whatever you want. So my fellow Kenyans, I'm warning you. My fellow Kenyans, I'm warning you. You can eat and drink whatever you want. So be careful, you have more than enough. It was amazing, guys. And Forever is taking us there again. And me and you today, we have an opportunity to be in Cancun. Me and you today, there's nothing that can stop us to make sure that we're in Cancun. As a matter of fact, right now, you should be working on your Cancun body now. Get some bicep for the men and some chest for the men, the ladies, lose those love handles. Cancun is there waiting for us. And I'm saying by Forever taking us to Cancun, this is like an icing on the cake. Ego Manager on its own is simply amazing. And Cancun is just topping it all. And it's just giving you that extra push and reason to say, I've got to go for this. So ladies and gentlemen, my dear brothers and sisters, are you ready to hear from our senior ego manager? Senior ego manager. As a matter of fact, let me remind you, this amazing lady amazingly smashed ego manager 4 years in a row. Guys, 4 times ego manager. That means she knows what she's doing. That means she has been creating those 2 supervisors every year. She has been creating. She has been smashing those 720 cc's every year. She has been smashing those 100 cc's every year. And guess what? She's not just smashing it herself. Now she has got people in her team that are also achieving ego manager. And for me, that tells me one thing. Not only can she achieve, but she can also show us how we can also achieve. So at this point, I want to bring on board our amazing guest speaker for this meeting this evening. This amazing, lovely, beautiful, humble, very hardworking, very focused, on point lady, all the way from the beautiful Kenya. And I hope you're all ready. And if you're ready, I really want to see some fire there on the chats, showing me that you're all fully ready to welcome our trainer for today. Or even better, let me do something even better, guys. Let's go crazy for a second. Let's just go crazy for a second. I've unmuted all of you guys. So you're all unmuted. You can all say whatever you want to say right now. So let me ask you guys, are you ready to hear from our guest? Oh my God, I love that. I'm sure we are ready. I'm sure we are ready. Jacinta, we are so ready to hear from you. You can take over the screen. You can take over the screen right now, Jacinta, and I'll be more than happy. And I'm super excited and definitely super ready to hear from you, Jacinta. Warm welcome, my leader. Warm welcome. Feel free to start sharing your screen. You can unmute yourself. You're my co-host today. So we are excited and we are so ready to learn from you. And it's going to be amazing. All right, fantastic, fantastic. This will be awesome. And as Jacinta as she is training, I want you to, take a moment and write down if you have questions, just put them down, because at the end we're going to have a Q&A, and we'll get answers from Jacinta and even everybody else in the room. I know we all have experiences and we all have things that we can do. Jacinta, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. I want you to remove the screen so that I can share my screen.
Fantastic, fantastic. All right, I've stopped my sharing, and you can go ahead and share yours now, and we'll be able to see your screen. Awesome, awesome, fantastic. I can still see some fire there on the chats of people that are ready to hear from Jacinta. This is awesome. I've had an opportunity to hear Jacinta train a number of times, and I can tell you guys, get your notebooks ready. You're gonna get some golden nuggets from her that definitely, if you implement, they are going to transform your business. So Jacinta, before you even start training, I just want to first and foremost say thank you so much. Thank you so much for accepting to be on this session. Thank you so much for being willing to give your time and the willingness to share with the rest of leaders in different parts of Africa on how we can actually smash this amazing thing called Ego Manager. I know this is something very important to you as well. That's why you keep smashing it all the time. And so thank you so much. Thank you so much. And yeah, the floor is yours. I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Enos. This is amazing. And I'm very privileged today to be sharing my story with the whole of Africa. And I'm Jacinta Mwikali. And today we want to learn how to smash ego. I just want to see from the charts, anyone who wants to smash ego. Let me see fire, 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 fire on the charts. Yes, yes, yes. Today we are going to be all eagles. And I really, really can't wait to be with all of you in Cancun, Mexico. I've never been there. It's my dream destination. And I'm working like crazy to be able to achieve Ego Manager. So let me reintroduce myself. My name's Jacinta Mwikali. My background, I did secretarial. I was able to work for 3 years before I start the journey of Forever Living products. And I can say the rest is history because I've been able to achieve a lot with the business. I'm a soaring manager with Forever Living products. I'm a senior ego manager. Very excited about that. I'm a chairman's bonus qualifier, and I'm a Forever to Drive qualifier. So I'm very, very excited, especially on this title of senior ego manager. And that's why I decided and I accepted your request. And I said, I'm going to share with the whole of Africa how I've been able to smash ego so that we can smash together and be together in that plane going all the way to Cancun, Mexico. I can't imagine the hours in that plane together, talking business and maybe relaxing and just sharing our experiences with our business. It's always a pleasure to be around Forever Living products distributors, leaders. We share information, we exchange information. That is now that Ego Manager is going to give us that opportunity to be able to exchange notes and see how we are going to qualify for the other incentives. But can I tell you, if you qualify for Ego Manager, you'll be able to smash all the other incentives because the Ego Manager is the gate pass to all the incentives. So let me just go straight to the point. So smashing ego manager. Very excited about that. So who is an ego in Forever Living Products? Because I want you to know you can become a manager, but I want everybody to think of manager and beyond. Because when you just think manager, you'll not be able to explore the potential of the business. So an ego manager is an extraordinary manager who is committed, focused, and disciplined to build a stable business. So here we need to be very committed, very focused, and disciplined to build a stable business. And that is what gives you a different earnings, a different class, and a different mindset when it comes to ego manager. Then an ego manager is a person who is a business developer by helping downlines to reach their potential of achieving their goals and dreams. When you are building ego manager, you will realize that it's more of development of the people you have in your business. It's not about you. It's not about the CC you do personally. It is about the team you are developing and the supervisors you are developing, the assistant managers you are developing, and the managers you are developing. By the time you get someone to manager, you will find that you are already qualifying for all the incentives in the Forever Marketing Plan. So think of being a business developer, and you will see yourself on the next ego manager retreat. An ego manager
Ana,
is renewed every year.
Ana, yale maua pale nje umekumbuka?
Ego manager sorry for that. I think
Sorry for that. I've sorted it. Sorry.
oh, thank you so much. So ego manager is renewed every year. So it's a title you acquire on a yearly basis. So this is something you need to be working on throughout, and this enables us to have stable business all the years in your business. Then ego manager is a stepping stone to achieving all the incentives. My first ego qualification, I found myself qualifying for Kaplan, qualifying for chairman's bonus. In fact, I found myself finishing chairman's bonus as early as August. So if you achieve ego manager, you'll be able to achieve all the other incentives in Forever, all the incentives you admire. So let's focus and let's just do it so that we can also be qualifiers of all the incentive. Enos has just said, after supervisor, manager, assistant manager, focus incentives. Don't just focus on manager, focus manager and beyond, and you'll be able to tick your goals and earn the bigger checks. What are the qualifications and what is a period time of qualification? So qualification period is from 1st May each year, all the way to 30th April of the following year. We are 6 months of Eagle. We are remaining with 5 months. And let me tell you, don't doubt yourself. I know you can smash. There are people who smash ego within even 4 months. So I know you have been able to do case credits up to today. So I'll show you what you are supposed to do for you to see what is remaining and be able to smash. There is no giving up. So ego manager requirements, number 1, you need to be 4cc qualified during the incentive. So 4cc for manager, it's mandatory. You know, if you don't do your 4cc, of course, you'll get a 0 check. So you need to be all through 4cc qualified Then you need to be leadership bonus qualified during the incentive. Very, very important. So you can be, according to your position, 12cc, 8cc, 4cc. But what I can tell you, if you're going for Eagle, don't look at those CCs, the 12, 8, 4cc. You need to look at 60 and above. If you look at these CCs, if you just do 12 times 12 months, you'll not be able to get to the total CC you need for Ego Manager. So focus, be leadership qualified, but focus on the bigger CCs, the total CCs. Then you need to develop 2 supervisor lines during the incentive period, May all the way to April. This seems to be very simple, and many people assume a lot when it comes to supervisors. But this is the main thing, because Ego Manager is about development. So if you think it's so easy, you just wait to the last minute, this might make you not to qualify for Ego. So the first thing you need to do is identify the person you want to work with. Make sure you work with them very closely to be able to get to supervisor. And that supervisor needs to have joined the business from May all the way to April, 30th April of the next year. So this is very, very key. I want to repeat like 5 times. Develop 2 new supervisor lines in the incentive period. Very, very key, because that can make you not to qualify for Ego. Then you need to do a total business of 720 CCs within the qualification period. So 720 CC, if you look closely, you will find that you need to be doing 60 case credits on a monthly basis. And if you are not on 60 CC case credits, just see your deficits, then be able to calculate on the months which are remaining and see how much you are supposed to do. For example, we are already 6 months. I know you have been able to do business throughout the 6 months. So do a calculation of what you have been able to do for the 6 months, minus the 720 which is remaining, and divide by 5 months and see what you are supposed to do between now and April next year. And in forever, even one day is one day can change your life. So don't see like maybe it's 5 months to go and you panic. This is too early to panic, because you have a whole 5 months to smash this Ego Manager. So don't say it's too late for you. Don't give up. Just do the calculation and see what you are supposed to do for the next 5 months. All CC generated from your home country except new CCs. So Ego Manager CCs are calculated from your home country, unless it is new CCs from a new downline in different countries. And at least you need to have 100 CC new business in this 720. So you need, at least when you are identifying your supervisors, you need to keep on sponsoring, you need to encourage everybody in the team, and you need to encourage, you need to work with also this, the new people in the team, so that you can accumulate your 100 CC. But just guess what? If you identify your supervisors earlier, like the start of Ego, like May, if you identify your supervisors earlier, you might find that your 2 supervisors has already done for you the 100 CCs. But if you wait until the last minute, 100 CC is not, sometimes you see it's very small CC, it's just 100, but it's not just 100. If you have not been recruiting, if you have not been building, especially with the new people and also the people in your business. I almost failed to qualify because of the 100 CC. So make sure the 100 CC new business, it's done. way before the incentive period, before April next year. Then a maximum of 100 new CCs from outside country can be counted. So for example, if you have somebody who is in the US and they are new, they joined in May, and you are working with them closely and they are doing CCs, they can only, Ego Manager, you can get 100 CC from them. Only if they do like 200, 300, they'll only count 100 new business, new CCs from the country, from that country, from the US, if you are working with somebody in the US. So that one guarantees you the new business, the new CCs. So be keen on that. Maybe you have somebody in Dubai, but they joined like 2018, 2019, their CC will not count to your Ego Manager. So only new business, it's what counts to your Ego Manager, towards your Ego Manager. I hope I'm very clear on that, because this is very crucial when you are checking your Ego Manager qualification. Then if you are senior manager and above, you need, for senior manager, you need 1 manager qualifier. Then sorry manager, you need 3 manager qualifiers. Sapphire manager, you need 6 manager qualifiers. Diamond Sapphire, you need 10 managers qualifier. Then you Diamond, you need 15 managers to qualify. Double Diamond, you need 25 managers to qualify. So this is also very key. And this shows you're working very closely with your team. So don't say, I will not go to senior manager because I do not want to miss Ego. You need to work with your managers very closely for them also to be able to enjoy these incentives. So from today, let's think helping other manager downlines to be able to qualify so that we can go and enjoy together in all the Ego Managers retreat. So if we can do that, I will be able to feel that plane, and you'll be able to imagine just on that plane, everybody speaking forever. You just go to that corner and it's just forever. Everywhere is just forever. And that will be very exciting for us. Then what are the benefits of Ego Manager? First of all, it doubles your income potential compared to an ordinary manager. Don't be ordinary. Don't just be comfortable with that check you get on a monthly basis. Double your income, and that is only when you qualify for these incentives. So be an eagle and double your income and be able to live the lifestyle and be able to just live life the way we are supposed to be living, because we are limiting ourselves. We are limiting ourselves. We are not $1,000 on a monthly basis. We are way $300, $3,000 on a monthly basis and above. So we need at least to be able to double our income. And another benefit is, and this is what I love the most, and this is why I can't wait to launch to Cancun and just explore the world and just be on that beach, just taking photos, taking TikTok videos and posting all over on Instagram. I really can't wait. If you don't qualify, make sure you block me on Instagram, because I'm going to give you a headache. For like 14 days, you'll not be sleeping because I'm gonna be posting and posting. So make sure you're on that trip so that we can post together. So attend 5-star, all expenses paid for, an exotic vacation for the Ego Managers Retreat, plus an extra ticket. So here you choose the person you want to go with on that vacation. So I really can't wait for that. Then recognition and celebration. Really, I really love recognitions and celebration. Just imagine just sit somewhere, just enjoying success. Because when you go to those trips, you just relax and look back and just say, oh my God, thank you so much, because now I'm able to enjoy the fruits of my hard work. So recognition and celebration. And ego manager is gate pass to chairman's bonus. Who wants to earn an extra check? After your 12 checks, just imagine getting yourself a 13th check because one day you sat down and you decided, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to qualify for ego manager, and that ego manager makes you qualify for all the incentives. So it's a gate pass. So let's do it. Also, it helps you build a stable business, and I love stability. That is what I am, stability. I love when you are doing ego manager, you find yourself developing people on a monthly basis, and especially the supervisor lines. And that is one tip I've been able to share with many people. If you want stability in your business, go wide and deep, and that will make your business really stand, really stand for many, many, many years. Then I just want to show you some qualification, my qualifications for ego manager. And my first ego manager was in Phoenix, Arizona, 2018. And I remember qualifying for that incentive very early. And I didn't even know what I've done. I didn't have that excitement. But when I understood what I had achieved, and when my upline told me, do you know what is ego manager? My upline is called Marian Mulwa. She has been able to really guide me and show me everything and how to do the business and all the support I needed for the business. So here I was, I had a lot of weight because I had seen money. I was used to earning the $1,000 on a monthly basis. Then boom, your check doubles, goes to almost $5,000. So here I was just eating, relaxing, and just enjoying life. And you can see how I was looking by then. And then we went to Phoenix, Arizona, really enjoyed. We met our founder, Rex Mon. May his soul rest in peace. And we really enjoyed. And and here I qualified with one of my managers. She's Jacqueline Mombi. So I can say I started becoming a senior manager, like a senior ego, like immediately. But here, let me just call myself an ego manager. Let me show you when I became the first time senior manager. So here, after enjoying life, adding weight, I decided to go to the gym and at least get back to my shape and work really hard. And I stopped relaxing because I thought I had achieved everything in life. So I went back and I said, let me just get back to the grind. And the grind includes health. So you can see me here. I've cut some weight, and I qualified for, we had 2 options for Dallas and Pattaya. And I said, I want to explore Asia. So I went to Pattaya. It was exciting. I've never seen an hotel like that. It was really exciting. I met leaders. We were given the best trainings. And really I enjoyed. So when you qualify for these trips, be ready to meet serious leaders, the senior leaders in the business, and getting training from the top. And it's really exciting. So we need to be ready. And this was my last trip actually before the corona. because I remember spending all my December in Thailand. And when we were coming back, we could see people with masks. We didn't understand why everybody in the airport having masks, but the corona was not yet announced. But when we came back after like few months, like 2 months, it's when we heard about the corona. So, and that was the last time I traveled outside the country. So it was really, really exciting and mind-blowing. So I also qualified for 2020 as a senior Eagle manager. And this trip was the reason why I was working like crazy, and I said, I have to qualify. I have to qualify. I have to produce the supervisors, whether there is corona or not. I'm going to qualify for this trip. And this trip was all the way to Bahamas. I could just imagine landing in Miami and taking that cruise all the way to Bahamas. I just wanted to live that life of a celebrity. I wanted to be a celebrity for all that week. So that is why I said I have to smash it. And because of corona, we didn't travel, but we were given $1,000. Just imagine, because you didn't travel, this is just a token. And that was enough for me, because everybody in the country, people had lost jobs, people could not even pay rent, people could not even eat. But here I was with an extra $1,000 as compensation, and so we were given very good goodie bags. We were given very good gifts by Forever, and I really, really appreciated. I was feeling like a different person with an extra $1,000 just for appreciation. Then guess what? In 2021, I was able to, we also said, we don't care if there is corona or not. We don't care if the country is closed or not. We are going to qualify for this Eagle because we can't break it. We can't break it. We have been qualifying all the way from 2018. And now we produced an extra manager because I've been qualifying with Jacqueline Mombi. She's my direct success line. And then we said we are going to add another person to qualify for this for 2021 Eagle manager. And we were able to work very closely with Zainab, and she was able to qualify. So here I was senior Eagle manager, Mumbi was senior Eagle manager, and Zainab is a brand new Eagle manager. And guess what? We represented the whole country, and these are the current Eagle managers in Kenya. And we were able to be given a compensation of $1,500, which is very good money. Imagine with corona and everything, and you are just given an extra $1,500 US. This made me very excited, and I said, the next Eagle, we are coming. We are coming, say it's loading. 2022 is loading for all of us. So we are not going to leave anybody here. We are going to do this together. We are not leaving anybody. We are going to do this together. So Cancun, Mexico, here we come. Can I see like fire on the charts? Because Cancun, Mexico, here we come. This has been my dream destination. I've been putting it all over. When they said Cancun, I went and downloaded videos, planes landing in Cancun. So I'm just fired, and I'm sure this one we are going to do it. And I'm sure we will have many Eagle managers on this coming Eagle manager retreat in Cancun. So guys, see you in Cancun. We are going to do it. We can do it. So for you to qualify for Eagle manager, you need to apply an Eagle mentality. You can't qualify for this incentive if you are just ordinary. Yeah, if you are just ordinary, you can't qualify for this. So you need to be an extraordinary person. So you need to have the ego mentality. So ego flies alone or with their own. Associate yourself with people who have same goal with you or who can help you grow. Don't associate yourself with negative people. The people will tell you you cannot do it. Time has already gone. It's now 5 months to go. No. Associate yourself. Just come and just be my friend. I'll be motivating you on a daily basis. Come to my WhatsApp group, WhatsApp chat. I'll be able to motivate you on a daily basis and help you qualify for ego. So if you know another person who is going for ego, just be their friend and just have an accountability partner, and you'll be able to qualify for this ego. Egos have excellent vision and concentration. You can never let people distract you. You can never ever. You need to apply laser focus on your goals and give it your time, effort, and energy. Nothing comes on a silver platter. You need to give it your time. Don't say I'm working only one hour on a daily basis and you think that you are going to qualify for this ego. You need to give it your time. You need to give it your effort. Do whatever it takes. Give it your energy. Make sure every time you are doing anything, just think ego. Do that one-on-one thinking, ego. Do that delivery thinking, ego. Motivate your team thinking, ego. Put all the effort and energy and you'll be able to qualify. Then ego feeds on live food and meat. Don't waste your energy and time beating a dead horse. Know when to say goodbye and let go. Keep current and moving. This is very important, especially when you are identifying your supervisors. Maybe you sponsored somebody in May, and that is the only person you have sponsored, and you have been following at that person, and now we are almost we are almost 5 months to go, and now 6 months has passed, and you have been concentrating with one person who is not even ready to go to supervisor. So make sure you keep current and moving. This means you need to keep on sponsoring and identifying whom to work with. I hope I'm clear on that. Then egos love storm. Get excited about the storms in your life and embrace challenges. That's what makes us stronger. So in this journey, there is ups and downs. There is a lot of disappointments on the way. You will identify that person. They will do like 10 cc's. The next minute, they do 5. Don't give up. Really don't give up. Challenges is what makes us stronger. Just keep on changing, strategizing and re-strategizing until you get the right person and you'll see yourself on ego manager retreat. Then ego tests the level of commitment before engagement. The people you are working with, you need to test the level of commitment, because if somebody is not committed, you'll find yourself not qualifying for things because you are concentrating on the wrong people. So when you are doing a one-on-one, ask all your prospects, how many hours do you want to work this business? How do you want, what do you want to achieve from Forever Living products? That's how you'll see the level of commitment, so that you don't waste time. Maybe somebody just wants to sell on a daily basis and get not $100, $1 maybe. They're not maybe interested in the bigger incentive and bigger money. Maybe they are interested in the small things, and you are there just preaching and preaching and preaching. So you need to check the level of commitment. then you work with them seriously according to their commitment, and that will make you qualify for the incentives. Ego manager is a master of change management. We can only grow if we step out of our comfort zone. Comfort zone is a very beautiful place, but nothing grows there. So you need to check on if you're comfortable, just know that you are not doing this business correctly. If you can just sit and be comfortable without even posting, without even talking to people, without even just doing the extra on a daily basis, you'll find that the business will be very hard for you. You start saying, this thing does not work, but it has worked for us. It has worked for leaders. It has worked for Enos. So it is you who is comfortable and not doing the right thing. So make sure, step out of your comfort zone and you'll see success in your business. So an rebirth involves death of the old self. The ego at age of 40 undergoes a pain of rebirth, whereby it plucks the old feathers and breaks it down on beak. Just imagine plucking the old figures and breaking the beak so that it can be renewed and get new energy. So lessons, no pain, no gain. So there is nothing which comes on a silver platter. Many of us want success or change, but without the sacrifice, hard work, disappointments, heartbreaks that comes with it, to survive and grow, we must be willing to change. So this is part of the process. Nothing is easy. Nothing is easy. You have to undergo this. Doing one-on-one, somebody saying they're going to buy combo pack and disappointing you on the last minute. For the people who wait for last minute to do 4cc, let me just tell you today, just do your 4cc yourself. Don't wait for that combo on the last day of the month, because you're going to be disappointed. You're going to cry in that warehouse. You are going to say, this thing is very hard, because you waited for that combo the last minute. That person decides, maybe I have somebody in the hospital, I cannot do it. I don't think I'll buy today. My mom is sick, I have to send some money. So please don't disappoint yourself. And you just need to sacrifice. You just need to put in the work. You need to accept disappointments and heartbreaks so that we can survive in this business, and that will help you qualify, be stronger, and be able to tackle many things and be able to qualify for everything. So let's apply these principles, and Cancun, here we come. Very, very important. If you apply the principles of an eagle, you'll never find yourself just seated watching TV, knowing that you are supposed to be somewhere doing a one-on-one. You're supposed to be somewhere motivating your team. You're supposed to be somewhere doing a delivery. You're supposed to be somewhere doing a launch, and you'll be able to, if you do that, we'll be able to see each other in Cancun, Mexico. So tips on what I do myself. I work very closely with my team. I've been able to sit down and analyze everybody in my team, what they like, what they don't like, so that we can work very closely and see their potential and where I can help. Also build a good relationship with your team. Don't say, I'm a manager, I can't associate myself with a novice customer. I can't go eat with a novice customer. I can't do this and this and this because I'm high class. That high class will make you not to qualify for anything. You'll just see people qualifying, but that gap makes the whole difference. So I've built a good relationship with my team. We laugh, we have fun. I listen to their stories. I give stories. We share so many things. We share so many things, and that is what has made me maintain a good business and a stable business. Encourage and motivate your team. Very, very important. Maybe sometimes the business is very down. Don't get agitated and just talk to the team the way you want, because you have not qualified for anything, you have not achieved anything that month. Keep on encouraging them. It's about them. And motivate your team, motivate them on a daily basis. Every time I wake up, I greet my team, I send them tips. Sometimes I joke a lot on my groups so that I can see who is alert and see the responses. If I see somebody like they are down, I go to their WhatsApp and just see what is making them not to be motivated. So you need to motivate your team. Also, volume up with your team. Know what they are going for. If somebody is ready for manager, make sure you sit down with them, you volume up with them, show them what they're supposed to do for them to go to the next level, because all the incentives is about the development. So you need to volume up with them every time, each and every time, to see where they are in their business. Then create personal incentives for your team. For me, I have personal incentives whereby I encourage the team. They do 5 CCs. We are together all over. Actually, this year we have been able to tour like most of the places in Kenya. And we go together, we have fun together. The best thing I do is just be very close and just be the same level. The term is the same level. Be the same level with everybody in the team. Make sure they are comfortable with you. They will not fear you when they want to ask you a question. Make sure they are free with you. They can walk to you anytime. They can call you anytime. They can chat you anytime. And that will be able to help you at least create a stable business. So create personal incentives. Very, very important. That is part of motivation. Love your team. Love them. Because when you love them, at least they see it, and they see like maybe somebody is not doing the business the correct way. If you talk to them, they'll just see it. It is out of love, not out of what do you call it? Like you are not forcing them, or you are not just talking to them. You are not hard on them. That is the correct word. You are not hard on them. They'll just see it is out of love, and I am going to just correct what I'm doing wrong, and I'll be able to do the right thing because I know my leader loves me and they want me to get to the next level. Then walk the journey together with your team. This journey of ego manager, you can never do it alone. You'll do it with your team. And here I've not written anything about myself. I've just written everything about the team. It is about the team. Because you can never walk alone in Forever Living products. If you want to sell, you can sell. Even you can sell up to manager level, but you can never sell to ego manager. You can never sell to chairman's bonus check. You can never sell to global rally. You can never sell to Forever to Drive. So you just need to work with your team, walk the journey together with your team. Don't be the person who is being recognized, and in your team, there is nobody who is getting recognized. I really hate that. If there is a recognition and I know they'll just call my name and they'll not call my team's name, I feel very disappointed. So I make all the recognition about my team, because I know without the team recognition, you will not be recognized. So from today, if you have somebody in your team, sit down with them, ask them, what do you want to what do you want to achieve? I want to help you get, I want to help you to get to the next level. What do you need from me to be able to get to the next level? And that is my secret to Ego Manager. This is all, just screenshot this, it's very important. This is what I do, and this is what has made me to qualify Ego Manager for 4 years, and I will never stop because my team is everything, and my team is everything. And this is a monthly team appreciation, what we do for the people who achieve 5cc and above. So we have been able to do many things. Last weekend, on Saturday, we went to our Nairobi National Park. We had a full afternoon just enjoying life, seeing animals, having fun. We have been able to visit one of the top restaurants here in Kenya with my team. I just let them enjoy, just see the world for themselves. And when they are walking in this city, nobody can tell them anything, because sometimes people think when you are showing them the business is a small thing, but I've made my team have the class in this Kenya, for the people who think we cannot, you know, there is I saw a picture of somebody who is wearing a shoe, a shoe which has a very sharp edge, and they say that is network marketing people. That's how they look. That's how they also looking like. So for me, I've made my team at least be respected in the country, respected in the community, because we have been able to go to the top restaurants in this Nairobi, Kenya. Also, we did a weekend away with my team, all the way to a place called the Great Rift. We slept there. That is one of the top lodge in Kenya, and you can it's not just affordable, it is very, very expensive. We are able to spend there, and people were looking at us and wondering, who are these people? Because I love my team and they belong to that class, forever belongs to that class. So that is the life we are living. And we are sometimes, when we are bored, we just go to climb mountains, go to waterfalls. And some other times we decide to take a limousine, go for very luxurious dinners, and just enjoy life, because in forever we can achieve everything. So the monthly team appreciation, very, very important, and that was my secret to success with Forever Living products. So enjoy the prize. I just want everybody to say, I am an eagle on the charts, on the charts, on the charts. And I think I'm done. I'm going to give this everything back to Enos to continue with the presentation. So thank you so much. Everybody just write, I am an eagle, and see you in Cancun. See you in Cancun, everybody. Yes, yes, yes. So thank you so much.
Let me unmute everyone so that we can all say, I am an eagle.
I am an eagle.
I am an eagle.
I am an eagle.
In Cancun. See you in Cancun. Mexico.
I am an eagle.
Mexico.
See you in Cancun.
I am an eagle.
Awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. Now I've muted eagles.
I am an eagle.
Now I've muted eagles. I'm very sorry, eagles. I had to mute you. Now, before I even say anything, you know, as I said earlier, I'm so thankful for Jacinta for accepting to take part on this session, and even more importantly, for her openly sharing what is it that she actually does, what kind of things that she does, which is causing the results that she's getting. Because sometimes you might say, okay, I want to work with the team, or my team does not listen to me, or my team does not come for events, my team doesn't do this, my team doesn't do that. But at the end of the day, we have to take the challenge and ask ourselves, what are we doing? And thank you so much, Jacinta. Asante sana, 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 sana. Merci beaucoup. You know, I don't know in Zambian language how we say thank you. Is it bueno? Bueno. So thank you so much, Jacinta. I truly appreciate you sharing exactly what is it that you do. And before I even go into the second part of our session today, now I want to give an opportunity for the people in the meeting here. I want to give an opportunity for people that want to share, you know, maybe just 2-3 people. If you can share with us from Jacinta's training, what have you picked? What have you picked from Jacinta's training? What are you taking home from Jacinta's training? What is it that has struck your mind? What has been a light bulb moment for you? Something that you want to take home? And if you can just raise your hands, and then I will be able to unmute you. I see some hands that have been raised. I hope they're replying to the question. So I'm gonna unmute you. I'm gonna start with real me. Okay, real me, I'm trying to unmute you. If you have raised your hand so that you can ask a question, or rather you can share what is it that you've picked. Real me, I'm trying to unmute you. All right. Let me lower your hand, and then if you want to talk, then you can raise your hand again. I'm gonna go to Huawei P30. Huawei, I'm trying to unmute you, Huawei. At the same time, I'm gonna try and unmute, put in the work. There's someone here named put in the work. All right, so I'm gonna unmute you as well so that you can share with us what is it that you've picked from Jacinta's training. And you know what, guys, we're gonna have some exciting recognition in a short while. We're gonna see people that have actually started to smash the ego criteria. So put in the work. You are on now. You are on. If you speak, we can hear you.
Hi, good evening. I'm so much excited. I'm speaking from Kenya.
Nice.
Actually, Mwikali is the best. I remember there's a time we went to, I can't recall the name. So we slept in a certain hotel, and you couldn't tell he's like, Yani, he's so down to earth. You can see it from the way he controls his team. Yani, we love you so much. We learn a lot from her. Actually, you're so much excited, yeah? So for the people who are here, something that I've understood from the training is loving your team. You know, most of the time when you reach a certain level and you can't even relate with your team, that is where you lose it. Yeah. So Mwikali is a leader where if you're down there, he'll come and pick you. You see, if you're a novice, he can comfortably sit with you and even chat. Like, he doesn't put the crown, he doesn't put the level, like he can't associate with the downlines. Yeah. So us as leaders who are here, let us duplicate that to our team. Let us support us, and see you in Cancun. Thank you from Kenya.
Thank you so much. We missed your name, by the way. We only know put in the work.
My name is Rahab Wamboi Veuri, or maybe Wambo Wamboi from social media. Thank you.
Wow. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm going to unmute the next person here who has raised their hand, Andrea. Andrea, you're welcome. You can share with us in brief what you picked.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Jacinta, for the training and for sharing everything. The light bulb moment for me was to test the commitment, all right? To test the commitment of the people that I want to engage with, the people that I want to work with. Otherwise, I might find myself in a situation where I am beating a dead horse. So that was the light bulb moment for me. Thank you so very much. So many other things that I've learned, but that one actually is something that I am going out with. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Andrea. Truly appreciate that. You know, it's vital. You know, they say egos, they test before they trust. Awesome. So Nancy, you're on. Nancy, I'm trying to unmute you, Nancy. All right, we can get Nancy. Let me move on and bring our brother from Burundi who just got married recently. Emmanuel, you're welcome, Emmanuel.
Thank you very much.
Karibu sana.
Asante sana, murakoze cyane.
Oh, merci.
I really appreciate the Jacinta. I met her in Mombasa, where she was with our Burundi and the Eagles. I saw her and I thought to myself, what does she have beyond mine? But today I discovered what she did that I never done. That I never did. That's why I really appreciate her. Then I catch these three things. First of all, she invests herself in the team. Then she uses her own money to make the team grow up, for making the team enjoy here and there. Then the third thing, she really sees that the team is the life. I really appreciate that, and thank you very much.
Thank you so much. You know, Rex made it very clear to all of us that the power of forever is the power of love. And if we put love in front of everything that we do, we will be able to achieve massive success in the business. So thank you so much. Now I'm gonna move to, I think I'm seeing a French name here. So I want to anticipate this is someone from Rwanda. I want to balance it to make sure that we also get to hear from Rwanda. So someone mindset and life result militant. Mr. Mindset, MA, I've unmuted you. Okay, we can't get Mindset. Okay, you're on.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes. It's Manager Augustine from Burundi.
Hey, bonjour, bonsoir. Ça va très bien?
Très bien, ça va notre idée.
Oh, félicitations.
I'm very happy of the presentation. First, I think, hello?
Yes,
hello?
We hear you.
Oh, thank you. So, first of all, I may give my very, very congratulations to Jacinta of my unknown following here. And I think we have been talking for a long time. She's a very powerful leader in our region. So in the presentation, I have caught two main things. When I'm working with Forever, we have to have no excuse. Every some circumstances we meet in our road, in our life, to be good and smart in Forever Living product, we are called to have no excuse. The second thing I've caught and very powerful for me is to work with our team. We can't reach anything without working together with a team. And I think the very meaningful of network marketing is to work with our team, to get a team, a group of people work together. So I appreciated the idea to love so much the team and to work together with them. Thank you. I don't know if you are hearing to me, but yes. I appreciated the two things: to have no excuse and to work together with our teams.
Thank you so much, Augustine. Thank you so much. Apparently, Augustine also got married like 2 months ago. So now in Burundi, it's time for marriage. Congratulations, Augustine. Thank you so much. You need to take your wife to Cancun now for honeymoon, eh? Don't take her to Kigali.
Yes, we need to
Cancun.
take her. She's a very good champion. We are together working with our all effort.
Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now let me unmute maybe one more person, and then we're gonna move on to recognitions. Let me unmute Rusma. I see Rusma there is next on the list. So I'm gonna unmute Rusma. Rusma, are you ready? Try to unmute her once again. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. How are you? You're welcome.
I'm fine. Thank you so much, leader. My name is Rusman Dosi. I am recognized manager in Tanzania. Amongst the things that I have learned today is that our ego manager said something about an ego manager, and she said that ego manager is an extraordinary manager who is committed, focused, and disciplined to build a stable business. And one among the things I noticed from her, and that's the thing that has made me even more excited, is that she said nobody should give up, as we are left with 5 months to go. And she said that one can qualify Eagle manager even in 4 months. And this thing has really encouraged me, because I am just a very brand new manager, and I urge to my fellow brand new managers not to give up on it, not to say that I'm not going to work for this Eagle manager this time because it is not on my site. And we see this from a manager who has qualified herself and helped another manager down the line to be an Eagle manager. And she has helped again for that manager to become a senior Eagle. So when she said that we can even qualify for 4 months, and now we are left with 5 months, then I encourage my fellow brand new managers to let's keep on working on Eagle manager, whether we should work on it as if we are having it or we are getting it, so that as we're going for the next Eagle manager as well, it will be even more easy, as the things I have learned from her on qualifying the Eagle manager. So that is all. Thank you so much, leader.
Thank you so much, Rusma. Truly appreciate one of our brand new, vibrant manager and upcoming Eagle manager, without a doubt. Thank you so much. Now I'm gonna give the last chance now to Roslyn. Roslyn, I'm trying to unmute you, Roslyn. All right, Roslyn, if you're ready, we can hear you now.
Hello, good evening. I'm so excited. I am also a brand new manager. Yes. And I'm speaking from Uganda, Kampala.
Nice.
So when the trainer said that we can also still make it, I encouraged myself. Actually, I was the second person to join this meeting. I forgot that we are 1 hour behind Rwanda timing. So I was the second person, then Enos joined. I was excited from morning, just waiting for that time. Wow. So I took with me, my take home is our business is all about our team. It actually made me to re-echo a point when one day someone was advising and said, we do not put food on the table of our downlines, but our downlines put food on our table. So it is basically our business is about our team, to build our team, because if we build our team, then we are building our business. So So that really is a take home for me, and to focus on and to be able to grow and to attain my goals in the forever business. So I'm very, very grateful for this training today. I am so excited and I believe I can do it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Roslyn. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. And as a brand new manager, let me tell you, brand new managers, you know, one thing that I can assure you, when you have just qualified for manager, you are excited. But again, your team is excited. Your team really wants to move up to manager because they've seen you, you know, like right in front of their eyes, achieving manager. So if you have just achieved manager, do not hold yourself back. Do not look down and feel like maybe it's too late. No, I can tell you, if you've just achieved manager, you have not less than 5 people in your team right now that also want to get to manager. Now, if those 5 people get to manager, how many CCs are those? If 5 of those people get to manager, you know, when someone gets to manager, you've made at least 150 CCs from that one person. So if you're going to get 5 people to manager, even if they're on one line, I can tell you, you are going to smash your ego manager. So do not give up. For real, do not give up. Because, you know, I was sharing, I was having a chat today with someone in Zambia, and I was telling her on how she can finish her manager by April. If she wants to finish her manager by April, all she has to do is to make sure that January she hits 20 CCs. All she needs is January 20 CCs. Let me put it on the chat there so that I don't leave anyone behind. January, she hits 20 CC. And then February, she goes for 30 CCs. And then March, she goes for 45 CCs. And then April, she does 55 CCs. And that's it. She's a manager by April. Now, I can tell you, you can get people in your team right now that can buy this vision, can work with this vision, can be, you know, have that laser focus on this vision. You don't need 10 of them. If you can get 5 in your team that can run for this and show them how they can get to 20 CCs in January. Remember, the plan is simply get to 20 CCs in January. You have you have November and December to get the person ready for 20 CCs in January. Now, you as a leader right now, you need to think ahead. As a leader, you need to help your downline to see the possibility. Once someone sees the possibility, they are on fire. They will start the focus. If they don't see any possibility, they're not even going to think about how sad will it be. Maybe you have someone that has done 5 CCs in last month. What was last month? October. You have someone who did 5 CCs in October. I mean, if you have someone that did 5 CCs in October, what will stop this person from doing 10 CCs in November and 15 CCs in December and start January with 20 CCs? Nothing can stop this person. But now it's you as the leader. It's you as the leader to catch that vision and that possibility. And that's why we are constantly reminded and told that, you know, if you want your team to grow, it starts with you as a leader. You need to have crazily big goals, the kind of goals that will push you to have to work closely with your team. You need to have the kind of goals that will push you to have to work closely with your team, because sometimes you don't feel like working with your team. Sometimes you wish your team could just manage itself. Sometimes you wish your team could be self-motivated. Sometimes you wish your team could be, have natural born leaders. But you need something that will push you to say, I'm going to go an extra mile and work closely with my team. And that will be the possibility, that will be the goals that you set for yourself. And if you can see yourself achieving that, then you can help them see that. If you won't see it, sadly, you are letting yourself down and you're letting your team down. And somehow, somewhere along the way, it's always the people that are in this meeting. You know, we have 127 people. And you know, we reached, I think, 160 people in the meeting. And now we are 127. And it's just 1 hour and a half since we started. And that tells you one thing, guys, even to just remaining logged on in a Zoom meeting is a challenge. Even to remain logged on. I understand some might have gotten some serious emergencies or something, but for most, they just feel like it's enough. Maybe I've had enough, maybe they just feel like there's nothing more for them. Now I'm thinking, if someone cannot hold on for just holding on onto a Zoom meeting, how in the world can we expect this person to hit Ego Manager? How can we expect this person to make the calls every day for a year if this person cannot even hold their phone like this and hold on for just 1.5 year, guys, for one and a half hour? We all have the answer to that. And I never get distracted or worried or saddened by people who do not finish their journey. My focus is only on the people that are still on the journey. And you guys, 120 something people, you're on the journey right now. You're on the journey, guys, right now. And if we decide, God forbid, some of you will not make it to Ego this time. We're going to miss you in Cancun. But you can draw a line on the sand and say, no more missing it. No more missing it. But you draw that line in April. Don't draw it now. If you're drawing it now, it means you are denying people in your team to go manager by April. I mean, how sad is that? And can you imagine if you have people in your team that are going for manager by April, how easy it will be for you to smash the coming Ego Manager? So once again, Jacinta has made some very, very vital points today. And whenever we do these trainings, one thing that I love is a few months ago, we had Ada from Nigeria, another powerhouse. She talked on this Ego session, and I'm so excited because now we are left with 6 months. We're going to be having these sessions every month until we finish Ego. Every month we're going to be doing them because we don't want you to lose focus. We want you to remain on point. We want you to remain focused. And one of the reasons why I feel we need to be fully committed into Ego Manager is it's going to help you in both ways. It's going to help us in both ways. Number one, we're going to smash this Ego Manager. I can tell you, Eliza and I, we are going for this Ego Manager, like smashing this Ego Manager. Why not? I mean, why shouldn't we be in Cancun? I'm a country sales manager, but I won't be taken to Cancun by just being a country sales manager. I don't want to remain here in Tanzania. I want to go to Cancun. So I will qualify for Ego Manager. But the reason why we want to put the focus is because we know we are actually helping each and every one of you to have Ego Managers in your team next year. And trust me, you want to have Ego Managers in your team. The income that you'll be making from the Ego Managers in your team is just splendid. And on top of that, your Ego Managers in your team are going to be super happy. Everybody will be happy. So that's why we're going to keep the focus, guys. Let us keep the focus. And I'm telling you, maybe next meeting, you'll see we are 200 people. Maybe April, we're going to be 400 managers, on this meeting. Who knows? Because we can all go and smash this amazing incentive called Ego Manager that I know for sure it was made just for us, guys. So let's really go for it. So thank you so much once again, Jacinta, for really, really sharing one of the most important things. And what you have shared is the core of the business. I know most managers listening right now, they have the skills. They know how to retail. They know how to recruit. They know how to run ads. But what we need is a team spirit. Without a team spirit, those ideas will not be maximized. You cannot have the synergy without the team spirit. And Jacinta shared something. I hope we've picked that, guys. I hope we've picked, because that is something that it's very easy to not see. It's very easy to see someone doing meetings, but it's difficult to see how someone is thinking towards the team. Most of the times we look at our team as people that are causing us not to achieve things, instead of looking at our teams as people that are actually there expecting us to uplift them. And by uplifting them, we get to the heights that we want to get. So let us keep the focus on Ego Manager. And once again, Jacinta, thank you so much. Now let's move on now to recognize people that are going on very well with Ego Manager. I'm going to start, and we have lots of names to mention. So I'm going to go super fast, and I want you to put some serious fires and emojis, and I'm not going to unmute you all, but just put some serious fires, guys. That we have people that are already done with their total CCs, and I'm going to go very, very straight on. We have got Beatrice Mumbai and Ricky Ranson. Massive congrats. Kushauli and Lightness Salema, Alphonse Chilato. All these people have smashed their total CCs. We've got Neema Chaz Njemo, massive congrats. We've got Blandina Njau Hamadi, massive congrats for smashing your new CCs. We've got Paul Kasema and Marian Mulwa, massive congrats all the way from the amazing Kenya for smashing their total CCs. We've got Sami and Josephine Mwikali. They've also smashed the total CCs. Massive, massive, massive congrats to them. Now, those have smashed the total CCs. Now, I'm going to share also people that have not smashed the total CCs, but I say they are on track. Why do I say they are on track? You know, by now, you should be at least 360 CCs. And by now, I mean from May up to the end of October, 6 months, May, June, July, August, September, October, 6 months. Every month you're expected to do an average of 60. So that takes you to 360. But I've put 240 here as a way, because I know when you're starting, sometimes your team is low and it can pick up later on. So if you have at least 240 CCs, by the end of October, you are on track. And when I say you're on track, I don't mean you should relax. I don't mean you should say, hey, I've got this thing. No, by saying you're on track, I mean you should not give up. As a matter of fact, I can say your country is counting on you. Your country needs you. Your team so much need you. And yourself, you need it more than anybody else. So join me in congratulating a massive number of people that are on track. James Butare, all the way from Rwanda, Dominica Mwacha. We've got Alan Atwin. We've got Medred Damaseke. We've got Rosemary Bigoya. All these people are on track. We've got Nadia Nkwama. We've got Emiliana Lupenza. And then we have got more people. We've got Remy Nsengiumva. We've got Saif Kasonta. We have got Veronica Kundia. All these people are on track. We've got Warda Sharif, massive congrats. We've got Mary Ngowi, massive congrats. We've got Dastan Msigwa. We've got Paul Kadala. We have got some more people. We've got Anastase and Aishimie. And you know, as I'm continuing this, I want you to remember Jacinta mentioned one thing. Those new CCs are vital. And you will see the number of people that are on track on the total is huge, but it's not as big on the new. So new is vital, guys. Don't lose track on that one as well. We've got Syriac Ndarusese. We've got Deogratia Simtei. We've got Mukandamutsa Elizabeth. We've got Kamini Chudasama. We've got Aisha Nasib. We've got Alphonse and Immaculate. On track, on track. These people can still smash it. These people can still make it. We're not done. We've got Wilbert Malia. We've got Revocatus Ibrahim. We've got Vincent Bukuru. We've got Gian Dak Yakoze. We've got Amadeus Kiwali. We've got Abdul Ghanim Nasor. And then we have got Wilbert. This one came in twice. So I'm going to script right through it. And then we're moving on to Kenya now. We've got Judy Mwangi. We've got Jacinta Kituku. We've got Christine Molwa. We've got Mercy Mwenda. Massive congrats. Salome Masunga. We've got Frida Kavwele. Massive congrats. You are on track. You can smash this thing. You've got Jacqueline Mumbi right there, our current Ego manager as well. We've got Rhoda Mwangi. Massive congrats. Yeah, you know you're going to smash this one. And then we go to Zainab. Congrats, Zainab. I know last year you smashed your Ego manager. We've got Triza Karani, massive congrats. We've got Gabana Bosbori, massive congrats. Robert Mandere. We've got Mildred Jomo. All these people are on track on total CCs. We've got Gladys Mwenda, massive congrats. We've got Joseph Mwai, massive congrats. We've got Bill Clinton Waga, massive, massive congrats. Now, these are the people that are on track when it comes to the total CCs. Now, if I haven't mentioned your name here, does that mean you cannot be an eagle? No. That means you need to work an extra hard. You need to put in an extra effort. You need to sleep less. You need to think harder. You need to plan better. You know, it's about working hard, but also being a little bit strategic on how you can finish the remaining CCs, mapping out the people that you have in your team and how they can grow all the way to April and how many CCs that will mean for you. Plan it better, and I can tell you, you can smash it. Now, we have people that have already done and dusted the new CCs. So imagine someone is already done by new CCs and we are just 6 months. You know, if forever could have a way where we can borrow each other's CCs, you know, this will be the time to call these people and say, hey, can you start borrowing me all your new CCs from now until April? I'll pay them back. And you know, they're not going to pay you back. So let's give a massive, massive, massive round of applause to people that have done their new CCs already. We have got Nadia Nkwama, massive congrats, Nadia, smashed the new CCs, done. We have got Dastan Msigwa, massive congrats, done with the new CCs. We've got Paul Kasema and Marian Mulwa, massive congrats, done with the new CCs. These are people that are showing us that it is so possible to finish these new CCs. You know, let me tell you, what does this mean? You might be listening now, and maybe you have got 0 new CCs, or maybe you have got 2, and you're kind of thinking like, perhaps I won't make it. No, don't think that way. We have people here that finished in 6 months. That means you can start at 0 CCs right now and finish them in the next 6 months. You have no reason at all to even start thinking about giving up. You can do it. Now, let me also now share people that I say they are on track when it comes to new CCs. And 6 months down the line, you should be on 50 CCs. But why have I put 25? Because we start slowly and then we can keep up the momentum, and then the business can grow. Now, before I bring these people, I just want to make sure that, are we guys giving some fire to the people that we are recognizing here? Are they giving you a reason to believe that it is possible? I hope they are. So let's go ahead now. People that are on track for the new CCs: Beatrice Mumba, Ricky Renson, Blandina Njau, massive congrats. Emiliana Lupenza, massive congrats. We've got Mukanda Mutsa Elizabeth. We've got Haki Ramadhani. We've got Alan Atwin. We've got Agate Uimana. We have got Jiandak Yakoze. We've got Alphonse Kalinganire. We have got Wanda Sharif. These are people that, you know, the head is already above the water when it comes to the new CCs. We've got Aisha Nasib, massive congrats. We've got Wilbert Malia, massive congrats. We've got Remin Sengiyumva, all the way from Buja, massive congrats. We've got Nsaza Bigar Eugene, congrats, Prof. New CCs on track, on track. All right, let's go ahead. We've got Rosemary Macharia, massive congrats for being on track on new CCs. And if you see a name of someone that perhaps is not even talking about ego, you know, give them a call. You know what? Your name was recognized today. You are actually on track on new CCs. You are actually on track on total CCs. Wake up, don't give up, you know, go for it. We've got Kituku Peter Mwaka, massive congrats. We've got Brenda Otieno, another one on track for the new CCs. We've got Joseph Kasema on track for the new CCs. Rhoda Mwangi on track for the new CCs. Zainab Kioshan on track, Kishoyan on track for the new CCs. Massive congrats. We've got Christine Mulwa, massive, massive congrats for the new CCs. Jacqueline Mumbi. We've got Frida Kavele. We've got Teresa Karani, massive congrats on the new CCs. And then we've got Wilson Kanye, massive congrats for smashing those new CCs. Jacinta Mwikali, massive congrats for the new CCs. We've got Charles Wambua, massive, massive congrats, guys. These people are on track for the new CCs. Now, the biggest challenge to most people is creating those supervisors. Now, here is where I really need you to challenge your thinking. And I really need you to, you know, give yourself an awakening when it comes to creating new supervisors, because we are 6 months down the line. So by now, you should have created at least one supervisor. But you know what? The fact is, our business doesn't always work that way. That's the fact. You know, you might be going for 40 cc's, and by mid of the month, you only have 10 cc's. And then you can still smash the remaining 30 cc's in the remaining half of the month. So maybe you have not created a single supervisor. Don't relax. Don't just be positive and hopeful and a wishful thinker that I'm going to make it, I will get them. No. This is the time for you not to panic, but this is the time for you to sit down and say, let me look at my numbers. You know, what activities am I doing? If I'm not getting these new supervisors, it means I am personally not working. You know, it takes two. It takes you working and it takes you working with the team. And most of the times it's so difficult to work with your team when you're not working yourself, because you won't have anything to share with them, because you're not really pushing the business right now. So the new supervisors, they are all up to you guys. And I don't want to say they're easy, but I can say in front of everyone's face, they are so damn possible. So damn possible. And no one should miss them, but they're not easy. They need you to be so deliberate about creating these two new supervisors. They need you to be laser focused on this. I remember Emma Cooper once did a training on ego manager, and she said, when May clocks in, she goes crazy with recruiting, and she recruits 20 people in 2 months. May, June, her target is always to recruit 20 people. And what normally happens, out of those 20 people, she always gets at least 2 to supervisor. So she's normally done with her 2 supervisors by somewhere October. I think she mentioned October, she's done with her supervisors, 2 of them. Why? She's strategic. Recruiting 20, getting 2 to supervisors. Now, how are you planning to be strategic from now until the next 6 months? Most people get to supervisor in 3 to 4 months. 3 to 4 months, most people. That means they'll join and do their 2 cc's. Then they'll grow a little bit to 4 or 5 cc's. Then they will go 10. Then they'll go 15. So it takes about 4 months for someone to naturally grow to supervisor. I know with an extra push, they can do it even in 1 month or 2 months, but naturally, think about 4 months. So if we are thinking about 4 months, this is where you need to be strategic, my leader. This is where you need to start thinking, what do I do to make sure by January, I have my 2 candidates? I have my 2 candidates that are going for supervisor. If I don't have them by January, I'm starting to put pressure on myself. I'm starting to put myself in a position where I might need to create fake supervisors. And when you create fake supervisors, you know, you'll be ego manager and you'll get the trip, you'll get everything, but you'll miss one major thing. You will miss the fact that ego manager is supposed to help your business grow, and your business won't grow as much because the 2 supervisors were not real supervisors. So these 2 supervisors are not going to grow into managers anytime. You understand? So it's important for you to challenge yourself right now to work your backside off and making sure you have laser focus on massive recruiting, which means you cannot forget your team. Remember, you still need 720 cc's. So there's no room to say, I'm going to forget my team. I'm just going to focus on recruiting. You'll get the 2 supervisors and fail on the total. You need the balance of both. You need the balance of both. And to help you with the balancing, do lots of events and activities with your team. Not just your own personal one-on-ones, but also do events with your team. Start your team business presentations. Do CISOs with your team. Do your own online business presentations only with your team, so that you have an opportunity to get the reality of how serious and effective your team is. Get yourself on that mode. And when you are focusing on building your business, recruiting new people, when you're focusing on creating those 2 supervisors, the energy that you'll be giving out to your team is so contagious and powerful. It will, without even you telling them anything, it will just start to get the team excited because you are emitting that energy. You are on that frequency. And guess what? The opposite is also true. When you're not focused on growing these 2 supervisors, the energy from your team to get to supervisor also disappears. So let's now go. Now, these guys, my dear brothers and sisters, these guys, we need to give a serious round of applause because they've smashed their first supervisors already. Isn't that amazing, guys? The very first one, all the way from Rwanda, Allen Atwin. Massive congrats, Allen Atwin. You are done with 1 supervisor. So you have got second supervisor, and then you've got total CCs. And I know you're soaring manager. So you've got the 3 legs there to create so that you can be our soaring ego manager. Next one is Tukia Kaoma, all the way from Zambia. Massive congrats, Tukia. You are a recognized manager. So right now, you just need to put your eyes on the total CCs and the second supervisor. Because if you have created 1 supervisor by now, I can tell you, those new CCs are gonna be done as the moment you start working with this new supervisor and you create the second supervisor, they're gonna be done. Massive congrats to Kia. Are we giving some fire, guys? I know I'm like recognizing them and then at the same time I'm tormenting them, you know? I'm like telling the whole world that, hey, we're expecting you to finish this damn thing called ego, you know? So, but all in all, let's give a big round of applause to these people. They've smashed that already. Now we've got another one, Badria Muhammad Ali. This is a brand new manager and she already has 1 supervisor. I'm sure she has a vibrant team. Go for it, Badria, massive congrats. And then we have got Nyonzima Agnes. Wow, this is amazing. Now Nyonzima is really pushing our business and I can tell you, Ego Manager is just around the corner for you. We've got Emiliana Lupenza. Massive congrats, Emiliana. I remember seeing Emiliana on among the people that are on track for total CCs, on track for new CCs. You've smashed your Ego Manager. I mean, may God bless you. Just go for it, you know. We've got Agate Uwimana, one of the new managers as well from Burundi. Massive congrats, Agate. You have smashed your new CCs already. Fantastic. We've got Jian Dakia Koze, massive congrats all the way from the amazing Kigali. Congrats for smashing your new supervisors. And I'm looking at this list, guys, and I'm just getting like, you know, goosebumps. I'm getting butterflies in my stomach because I'm looking at potential egos here for our region, guys. We need to grow Africa like crazy, you know, amazing. Paul Kasema and Maria Mura. Oh my gosh, you guys, I salute you leaders. I salute you leaders. You are leading from the front. Not only are you doing amazing on total CCs, new CCs, brand new supervisor, that's just amazing. Kituku Mwaka, oh my gosh, I've seen this name a couple of times all the way from Kenya. So all these people can work like crazy and smash their ego manager. We've got Brenda Otieno, massive congrats, Brenda Otieno. Excuse, I missed out an A there, but we're not gonna miss out on recognizing you as an ego manager. Trust me, we're not gonna miss that one out. Massive congrats. We've got Winnie Waone. Thank you, Winnie, for smashing 1 supervisor already. Isn't this amazing, guys? And if these people are doing this, then why not you guys? Let's go and make it happen. Let's go and push the business. So thank you so much. As a way forward, my advice to each and every one of you here, before you sleep tonight, create your ego manager plan. Meaning, how are you going to finish the remaining CCs on monthly basis? Create that plan. Because if you can see it in your mind, then definitely you cannot be able to achieve it. Create that one. And once you create that one, that's the first step in your self-leadership. Then you'll start to push yourself. Then you'll be a good leader to yourself first. And then secondly, support your team. And Jacinta said amazing things on how you should support your team. And on top of that as well, work with your team, do events with your team, you know, go an extra mile with your team. I can tell you, if you will go out of this meeting and decide and make a firm decision that I'm going ego manager, you're going to make it. I was listening to Les Brown today, and he was saying that something very profound and something that I never really thought about. He was saying that the most difficult thing, looking at the level of success that he has, looking at how impactful he is today, and the financial success he has, and the impact success that he has. And he's saying that the most difficult thing was not to achieve the success. That was not the most difficult thing. The most difficult thing was not for him to achieve to become the person he is. The most difficult thing was not for him to have the money that he has now. That was not the most difficult thing. The most difficult thing was for him to believe he can actually do it. For him to believe that he can actually do it. And I'm telling you, my dear brothers and sisters, 100+ managers that are still on up until this point, the most difficult thing will be for you to believe. For you to believe that you can do it. Because once you believe that you can do it, then nothing will stop you. You will go all out. My dear brothers and sisters, let me say thank you so much. Let us go and close this month of November with a bang. Let's close November with a bang. Let's close December with a bang so that we start January in the highest momentum, because January to April are very crucial months for you. You got to have people in your team going to manager by April so that next year you can have egos in your team. Thank you so much, leaders. And once again, let me say thank you so much, Jacinta. I truly appreciate, you know, when I asked you to be our trainer for this session, I mean, you did not even hesitate. You accepted wholeheartedly, and you have shared with us the things that we can see from the outside that you are actually doing. You have managed to open up your philosophy and your thinking towards working with the team. And I'm pretty sure we have grabbed it, and I'm sure everybody has grabbed it, and we're ready to run with it. So thank you so much, guys. As much as we'd all wish to remain on this ego nest, you know, we are in ego nest right now. As much as we would like to remain, but you know what? Egos fly alone. So at the end of the day, we have got to end this meeting, and then we have got to go out there and start flying. And let's remember, success is made when all the lights are switched off. Success is made when there is no stage. Success is made when there's no one clapping hands for you. Success is made when no one is cheering you up. Success is made when there's no one telling you go for it. Success is made in those moments where you are on your own, making decisions that are actually going to impact your success. Thank you so much. And I wish you all an amazing close of November. And I wish you all to go for Ego Manager and actually smash Ego Manager. Believe you can do it, work at it, and go smash it. Thank you so much. I love you all, and see you all in Cancun. Thank you so much.